Well, we started about 3.5 years ago. I originally started with Paula's husband. Paula's the partner, the other director here. And Lee worked in logistics for many, many years and still does. And I've been working in software for years and years. And we were kind of friends outside of work. And Lee had a suggestion to sort of bring together kind of logistics and software, and he had some ideas about a couple of things he wanted to do. I was at a point in my life where I wanted to sort of looking for a change, looking for something different, and so it just kind of worked. It was right time, right place. So I gave up everything that I was doing and moved in with Lee for a little bit, and in a business sense.
Yeah.
and we began Veo Group. We initially started with some online freight exchange software that we worked through for a while, which was so the software that we built was excellent, although we had a lot of competition in the marketplace. So, we sort of were looking at other ideas, and it just so happened that one of our customers on the Vehotrans freight exchange did mention to us about a particular issue that they had with recording of paper walk-around checks with a traditional defect book. He basically said, we were sat in this guy's boardroom, quite a big haulage company, and he just had this mountain of paperwork, and he basically said, look, if you can solve that problem with an app or whatever, then come and see me later on. And there's a bit of a light bulb moment, really. This guy had about a quarter of a warehouse full of paperwork that he had to keep for these hundreds of vehicles, doing 3 checks a day, 3 sheets of paper on each check, being kept for 15 months.
It's got 2 minutes now.
Right. Keep going. So immediately we thought, well, if this is a problem that needs solving, it's an old system that people have been using for God knows how long, writing things on bits of paper, and just seemed berserk that no one had actually thought of doing this electronically. And that's kind of how Vehocheck was born. So we went away for about 12 months with a load of R&D and a lot of programming, and came up with an Android app and a dashboard accessed through the internet, through a web browser, in order to monitor the checks coming in. And it's kind of grown and grown and grown, and we've got the iPhone app now as well. The dashboard is, the sort of features on there has grown immensely over time. So now it's not just about the driver being able to record his check electronically and immediately send that back up to the transport manager. But there's also analysis tools now within the dashboard, so that the transport office can see exactly what the driver's up to, I suppose, in many ways, but also analyse kind of the defects that have been recorded, so you can start to detect patterns in the information that's coming in. And it's kind of a powerful tool for these transport businesses in terms of the status of their fleet, and also in terms of identifying what works and what doesn't, what vehicles they should be buying and what vehicles are susceptible to certain defects and that kind of thing. And we've tied all that in with workshop stuff now as well, so we sort of expedite workshop repairs very quickly, in that the transport office gets notified very quickly, the workshop gets notified quickly. The workshop could even be ordering parts for a repair that's been recorded hundreds of miles away. By the time the vehicle gets back into the workshop, the parts are already there, and they turn it around very quickly and then back out again. So it's just making the whole process much more efficient. Yeah.